Real 19?
Yep.
Ooh, this is on film too.
This is on film.
This is like real life stuff.
It's live.
Anyway, welcome back to Unconquered Training, volume 19. Real quick, we're going to put a little shout out to the big Eli Frew. He's been doing some really cool things over the last couple of weeks with us. We've been doing a bit of stuff with the weightlifting platform, doing a little competition, and then just keep an eye out. The weightlifting platform's going to do a little article on Eli. You know, pretty impressive what the young fella's been able to do. It's been a very long process getting him to where he is. There's been a lot of people involved, you know, from the CrossFit boxers in the town, you know, Richie, Zachy, Dad, put a lot of time and effort into this young guy, and you know, the things that he's doing as a young Down syndrome boy are just so impressive. It's kind of like if I handed the keys to a jet to my son and going, here, go and fly that, and him being able to do those types of things. So he's kind of killing it. So keep an eye out for that. You know, massive props, Eli, well done. Keep up the hard work. Keep saying yes, big boy. I'm going to be on you about that. Anyway, onwards we go. Joint circles again. Let's start warming up. Continue on with that stuff. That'll be a daily ritual, this one. Get used to that sort of stuff. Get that stuff coming back in. When you guys walk back into our home at CrossFit 4566, you know, those types of things should just be a natural thing with getting that sort of stuff done. Then we're going to go straight into 3 rounds of a push-up with a twist, 10 supine scap retractions, and 10 V-sits. So push up with a twist. I'm going to jump inside the light.
Inside the light.
Ooh. Come outside the light here.
Inside the shard.
Push up. Then I'm going to open with a twist. Back down. Push up. Alternate each side. So you're going 5 each time. You see I'm stacking onto the sides of my feet here. You know, I can come up on top of each other and then roll back down. Push up. And stack that side. Alrighty. Supine scap retractions. Again, anything underneath. You can go underneath the dining room table. If you've got a set of rings, yeah, that'd be impressive if I could do it up there. Can't, but anyway. We can jump underneath anything if you've got a set of rings around the house. Just underneath here. Just lifting my chest, squeezing those shoulders back together. Those are a little wide. Set those rings up at about that shoulder width. So essentially here, pulling back and through, back. Just pinching those shoulders back together. Into V-sits, we'll do V-sits right here while we're here. There, V-sit, in the middle. 10 off. Oh, the back's a bit sore. Dropped a barbell on my back the other day.
You're very fast at those V-sits, bro.
Woo. We're then going to go into a little strength set of 1 set, 2 set, 3 sets. So we're going to do a 3-set superset. So you move from one movement to the next movement to the next movement. Alternating dumbbell floor press, seated rear delt flies, and a side plank windmill. Well, come on, pop on over this way. So if I go down on the ground, now that can be any weight. If it was me, if I was doing 45 reps, I'd probably be using maybe 12 to 15 kilo dumbbells. Look at this thing, previously prepared. I can pop that there.
It's because I'm getting soft and using that in the Zoom classes.
So here, I'm going to be lying down on the ground. I'm going to pull my legs up towards my butt. I'm going to lock those dumbbells out in a hammer position. I'm just going to alternate arms. I'm going to lower down, elbow touches the ground, back up, lower down, and alternate for 45 reps. Alrighty. Total across those 4 sets, you're looking at 180 reps, so don't worry about it, it's 45. Remember that you finished on that arm, and then you'll start with the alternate arm next time you come back. Alrighty. Into seated rear delt flies. Now these, if you've only got heavier dumbbells, those can be like 2 cans of baked beans, something like that at home, maybe a couple of bottles of water, something like that, something that's lightweight. You're looking for about 2 to 3 kilos. As you're a little bit stronger, you might come up, but I wouldn't expect you to be doing any more than 5 to 7 kilos on an exercise like this. We're looking for 15 reps. So I'm sitting right on the edge of my seat, starting with my hands underneath. I'm looking kind of about 4 to 5 feet straight out in front of me, keeping my head in a neutral position, and doing those rear delt flies. 15 reps. If you want to make it a little harder, hold at the top for a count of 2 and down. Squeeze and down. Alrighty, 15 reps of into a side plank windmill. So this one's pretty tough. So if you want to just hold in that side plank position, 10 reps of a side plank windmill is going to take you around about 20 seconds, I'm guessing. Alrighty, a couple of different ways that we can do that too. We can do it loaded or we can do it unloaded. So I'm going to sit up onto those elbows again, like to start with my push-up and twist. I'm going to stack my feet at my side. From here, hand comes under. It's going to tuck under my body and open. Alrighty, I'm going to do 10 reps. Then I'm going to flip over each side. To make that a little bit harder, grab that lightweight dumbbell or that can of beans here and tuck that under and open up. Tuck and open. Remember, whenever time I'm on my side plank position, I've got my shoulder, my hip, my knee, and my ankle. We're trying to stay stacked in that nice straight line. So we don't want to get to this position and be in a shitty position. When we stack, nice straight line, working very hard to maintain those positions there throughout. Tough movement.
Solid bull.
So you can, scale that back by doing just a side plank and holding for maybe, 15 seconds on each side.
Awesome.
I'm going to run through that set 4 times. So you probably want to, in between there, you're going to move fairly quickly from each set to the next. And then you're probably going to take about 2 minutes rest once you get through to the end of that side plank windmill. 1 to 2 minutes rest. What'll be Tuesday? This will be Tuesday class. So if you're in the session with Richie and the Zoom classes, he'll just talk you guys through when you want to keep moving and stuff before we can get to the workout. I'm like, that's not the workout?
Woo!
Woo-hoo! Workout for today. Little one, 21, 18, 15, 12, 9, 6, 3 of a single arm kettlebell swing. So alternating hands, hand release push up, and your classic air squat. We can make that air squat a little bit tougher by using a goblet squat with the kettlebell or the dumbbell that you've got. If you've only got dumbbells, that's fine. You can swing the dumbbell as a kettlebell, no troubles at all. I don't know if we've got any kettlebells in here, so we'll just do exactly that.
Yep.
So kettlebell swing, that'll be down in front of you. Again, place yourself over the top of the bell. Pick that thing up with a neutral spine, which means don't go mad Huey's fishing. And do shitty stuff like that. Like neutral spine, use good mechanics, crouch down, stand that up. Alrighty, hips push back. We're just going to go Russian swing. If you've got a really lightweight bell and you want to go overhead, cool, you can go overhead, no troubles at all, into that American swing. But if you've got a chunky kettlebell, most of our big heavy ones are gone as well, so if you're swinging a 32 kilo kettlebell, Russian swing, no troubles at all, happy days. Hand release push up, chest down to the ground, take my hands away, push on back up. When I take my hands away, don't make your legs all saggy and soft, because when I go to push up, that's going to happen. I want to keep that thing squeezed nice and tight, so legs squeezed nice and tight, butt locked on, belly locked on nice and tight, so I can push up in that plank position. Those things are tough.
That's so tough.
They're really hard to, on the, like you're moving fairly slowly because you're squashed down on the ground, your hands are taken away. It's quite hard to get that breath in. And then when you do breathe in, obviously we live in the beach area, you're always breathing sand in, so that's always horrible. Enjoy that anyway. Air squat, classic air squat, out of the sun. Crease of the hip below the crease of the knee and stand. You can turn those things over fairly quickly.
That's an awesome workout, man.
That's for time. Let's put a 20-minute time cap on that.
Yep.
Alrighty, just to get that sort of stuff done so we can keep moving through in the classes, certainly the Zoom classes.
Yeah.
Into a little core complex. So 3 times through, 2 movements, plank with shoulder taps and a dead bug. Alrighty, so my plank with shoulder taps. Yeah, nice rigid position. Taking my time. Again, we spoke about this last week. There should be somewhere between 20 to 30 reps on that, not 60 reps. Take your time on that. Into your dead bug, into that neutral home base position where my hips are up off the ground, hands are up, and then I can create some movements and all those good things. You can alternate your movements as much as you want. No troubles at all for that 60 seconds.
That's an awesome day, Bull.
Set a little clock. Yeah. Awesome day, unreal day, pretty big day, but hope you guys enjoy. Happy days.
Bull.
We'll see you tomorrow.